What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So today's video is just an update. It's actually not an episode, so I'm not gonna be doing any like build type stuff on it. Just giving you a rundown since it's been about 2 weeks since I posted. It looks like I did a lot, but in actuality, I just pulled the SR back out. That way I could get to the old factory mounts, cut those out, grind down the old welds, so I can make the new mounting plates and make the new mounting assembly for that to mount in there. And the cab, super easy to get off. There's there's 6 14mm bolts that hold it in. So this one right here, one right there, there, and there. It's the old setup, all these rubber bushings. So I'm gonna be hard mounting the cab to the frame, and then I'm gonna be lopping this front end off the truck. And when I do the cage, I'm gonna have a semi-integrated main front tubular front end on it. So the tubular front end is going to come out through the firewall down here. It's going to weld down to there and then back in, and it's going to weld back into the cage, as well as the bed cage. So I'm going to be putting in this 21-gallon fuel cell up there, getting rid of the old gas tank, doing the 4-link, the coilovers in the rear, the dual caliper, Z32 dual calipers in the rear, welding the diff, get all that stuff back together, the fuel cell, the custom fuel setup, and all that, and then running my hard lines for the brakes, running the hard lines for the fuel. And then it's gonna come up to the front, and then be doing the coilovers in the front, Z32 brakes in the front, the spindles, and I have a new solution for a sway bar, so I'll be making that sway bar setup. That way I can run those coilovers in the front, since the factory ones won't work because the factory sway bar is too close. So be doing that. Oh, not this weekend, but the following weekend, once I do a little bit of body work on the cab, it's going to paint. So I'm painting it the same color as my Frontier, in case some of you guys don't know. Got some super sick wheels on this. Recognize those? Look pretty sweet there. So they're the same wheels. It's on the Hardbody, except these are 16x8s, and they're 0 offset with some Maxxis 771 Baja boys on there. So nice and off-roady little truck. So after that truck gets the VK56 in it, that's gonna be my tow rig, and that's gonna tow this truck. So I figured, well, might as well paint the Hardbody silver like the Frontier, so that way when I'm towing the Hardbody, it'll match the Frontier. I think that would look super radical. So get that in there. And then I'm actually building a dirt jumper this year. I want to get my butt back into shape, and I used to ride really hard when I was a teenager and up into my 20s. I used to do dirt jumping exclusively. So I'm building a Santa Cruz Jackal this year, and it turns out that this year's frame set is actually silver. So couldn't have picked a better time. So I'm glad that it's actually silver. So I'll have a silver bike, silver Frontier, and a silver Hardbody. And it'd be funny to see them all together, but anyway, yeah, that's kind of the reasoning behind my color choice there. But yeah, no, I just wanted to get a video out in the ether, let you guys know that I'm doing all right, and you know, still working on this thing. Didn't put the kibosh on it, so just got a lot of work to do, and yeah, working on episode 10. So I'll catch you guys on that one. Cheers. Whoops, I got so excited that I forgot to mention what I'm doing for episode 10. So I'm gonna be removing all the components off of this frame, getting it down to a bare chassis sitting on jack stands. I'm gonna clean up all the dirt and grime and nastiness all in here. And then I'm gonna either apply KBS coating or an epoxy coating in standard black. And then get the SR over here, get those mounting plates in here the way I want them, so I can get the SR mounted in here the way I want it. And then yeah, so basically next episode, cleaning up chassis, painting chassis, getting SR situated. So yeah, keep an eye out for it.